How is everybody doing? Can you hear me? This video is like simply my analyzing what's actually going on in K-pop with girl bands these days. So I asked my subscribers which song they think represents each band and who are the other rookies they think are the rising stars. And so the results are NewJeans. I wasn't expecting this. Hype Boy. From the SSERAFIM, they picked Anti-Fragile and IVE. I thought it was going to be 11, but it was Love Dive. And it was very interesting. I mean, girl band has went through a lot of changes over a decade since I was active. Those three bands that I think are doing very good and that release the songs that suit their concept. NewJeans definitely feels like, do you know who's 보아 선배님? Are you aware of her debut? Like, everybody was shocked. Like, how can such a young girl sing and dance? Plus, there's a plus. Does a powerful dance move set goes beyond what we call a girl move. NewJeans feels like there are 5 boas. Since last week, I've been watching their music video many times, not just like the storylines or the fashion. Their choreo is what we used to call a boys choreo. You know what I mean? I mean, girl band choreo usually requires the legs to be in certain ways, but their choreo and the steps are very much like that of a boy band. And so powerful moves, very long and straight hair, black, and the fashion all reminded me of 보아 선배님 when she debuted. And they're all so freaking talented. In a girl band, there's always this one person or two people that are like okay, kind of, but not like as good as other members. But there's no one. Of course, the songs are good. NewJeans just had every element for success. On the other hand, SSERAFIM reminds me so much of NewJeans. It's like a better version of NewJeans. They're like cats. Each person has a strong personality, and even on the performance, like Anti-Fragile, someone does the ballet move, right? So instead of unity, like NewJeans, they chose different route, and they're more performance centered. You might disagree with me. Korean people say you look like a puppy or you look like a kitten. NewJeans definitely looked like a kitten, you know, with strong personality and the strong characters. But NewJeans had this puppy mood in it, whereas SSERAFIM has a very strong like meow. Yeah, of course, I'm not saying each one of them look like a puppy. It's just that the whole image gives us different feeling. Whereas cats are a little bit like difficult to control or handle. Puppies are like, woo! And I think Korean people prefer the puppy vibe. And IVE is trying to do both because they don't have to stick to like one concept. The image is already built around a few members. It's so interesting that I get to see how different bands use different tactic. I don't know if they intended to do it. I want to see all of them success, because when that happens, eventually K-pop can have diversity in it. Not like back then in Generation 1, Generation 2, Generation 3, where certain things were not well accepted. So that was my analysis. I still have to learn more about them and see what are their next steps.